Uh-huh.
I talk to my soap people, I talk to the machine people. Everybody acts like they never heard of it. But everybody I know with a machine hasn't had it.
That's the same problem, huh?
And it got so I hated to wash any black clothing because it was where it would show up the most. But I thought if I have this much on my black clothes, I could bet I have it on my beige clothes. I'm just not seeing
absolutely,
it.
just not seeing it, right.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like I would wash the clothes and then I always started washing warmer than the temperature is called for. And longer than it's called for, which is wearing everything out. And then when it comes out, I have to go with my thumb and rub
it out.
Every garment, inside, outside, all the seams.
Yeah.
I dread washing black each time. Because that's what really shows up. God forbid it's fleece, black fleece.
Oh, yeah.
Forever. In the seams, you thought I just dumped powder.
Some powder.
And it's a liquid soap.
So let me ask you something. Does it feel like the clothes are like thoroughly washed?
No. I took a load. I didn't want to run through all this, so I took some bunch of fleece over to a really good cleaner in the neighborhood, not a laundromat.
Sure.
Who did bulk laundry. I gave him the laundry, and I picked it up. I said, when I looked at the clothes, I said, oh my God, I feel like a soap commercial. When I look at these clothes and I say, oh my gosh, they're so bright. You know how they used to have the ads that would say, oh, my clothes are so bright. That's how they looked. It was startling. It made me realize how unclean they are all the time because they're just full of soap residue. They're just dull. But I didn't know it until I got some commercially washed, and it was like the colors just popped out.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting because initially when I started the machine up and I was hearing that humming sound, I mean, it almost made me feel like the unit was being starved for water. And that comes from the inlet valve in which the water travels to get into the machine. So once this spin is done, I'm going to have the machine fill water. And stop it and see how is it filling as quickly as it should be filling to wash the load that you've put inside of it.
Right, and I don't put big loads in either.
Yeah, because...
And I put them in loose and I distribute them. I do everything it says.
Because when you describe the soap not fully dissolving and being stuck in the clothes to where it's almost in like a powder form, like a soap pod that got wet, right? Something tells me, I could be wrong, and we'll see here, that maybe it's not actually fully immersing the clothes in water. Because you say your initial problem was that it was making noise?
Oh, when you get to the spin cycle here, you're going to want to leave the screeching is so loud. It's metal on metal. It's really screeching in the spin cycle.
Because this is the spin cycle here.
This is not it. It's a silent, no. And you can't avoid it. I'd be in other rooms of the house and it'd come running.
Let me pause it. I'm going to see if I can ramp up the spin speed, okay?
And I didn't even do high speed. I always do one above the lowest, and it still does it.
Well, that's what we're spinning at now.
Yeah. No, when it gets to the end.
Okay, so we're gonna leave it.
Just hold it. Another thing, you can't manually choose where you are in the cycle. You gotta
oh yeah.
In real time. But that wasn't the final message.
Yeah. What I'm gonna do is, because I just can't resist. I can't resist not knowing how well this thing is filling. So let me reset it and see how well it is doing that. Because that humming sound is, it's got me intrigued.
So you're starting a new cycle?
Yeah, just for a moment.
No, I don't. I'm just curious what you do.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, I just find it. I didn't even know you could play with it.
And how long have you had this unit?
Bought it in late of 18.
Okay.
But like I said, I don't even do one load a week. If I average it out, it could be one load a week.
Gotcha. Okay.
You know, because I just, I save up. So on the day that I'm doing it, I might do everything: towels, underwear,
Sure.
and clothing.
Sure.
So that could be like 4 loads. So if I spread it out, I come up to like once a week. They're not deep. Happen each of my last 3 loads, and on the third one is when I just stopped it. The third one was an empty load, and I stopped it. This is another issue. I will wait till you're diagnosing it.